Live in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we should be live. We should be live! Live. Hold on. Let me just live it up. What the fuck? Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Alright, so I did a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I can go over here and do...
Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord.
You know what's funny? When you say Discord and then you play two half tones, you play two like.
Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord.
Ooh. All right, back to the music. How's it going, everybody? What's up, Poco Latte, Sir Legna, KV Kingdom, Hey Drag, Heartless, Ketsuki. Are you showing me the clock? I know we're 10 minutes late. I know it. I'm sorry. Baby had double poopy. I changed her. Well, first T changed her because we got her up, and then because it was just a potty, and then she had a poopy, and so I changed her, and then we made her food, and like then she had a big poopy, and so it was a triple butt change, and it's just like you can't. Like, fuck your schedule, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck your schedule. When baby has a triple poopy or triple diaper change, you have to do that.
Yeah.
So that's just, it is what it is. You're not complaining? Okay. That's, okay. That's why you're showing the 2 o'clock timer at 2:10. It's fine. We're just joking anyway. But anyway, yeah, today, Friday AMA, just gonna chill out, play some RPG Maker MZ, and... Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you're having fun with your projects as well. I'm just gonna mess around and take requests and work on this project a little bit. I was thinking I probably need to look at this microphone right. I probably need to add some classes so everybody's not freak mishaps now. Just getting tired of seeing that. It's only one freak mishap. Only Warp Enigma can be freak mishap. What's up, Aerosis? How you doing? I see you, Heartless. KV Kingdom. Vero Claw. How are you doing, Vero? Brian Perez. What's up, Brian? One more reason that I'm glad I don't have babies. She's the greatest, though. I don't mind changing Poopy Butt because she makes it... Like, all the other things make it so much...
She was being adorable, too. When he was changing her, she was going, baby poopy, baby poopy.
Baby poopy, baby poopy. Honey, I see this little spot right here, and I think I know what's happening. You've got, like, 2 different tile types that are starting to blend right here. Not that I care, nor do I need you to change it at all. But I'm just saying, like, if you probably didn't notice this, did you?
I didn't care.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want it to look uniform.
So. Right, so that's why you have 2 different types.
Yeah, and the dirt is, like, kind of covering over some of the paths, so...
Right, but the all I'm bringing attention to is the square nature of it, which is...
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But, like, that's fine.
Yeah. Maybe if I update it, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. $2 super chat from Vino. How's it going, Vino? How are you doing today?
What's up, Vino?
He says, go Dogecoin. It's your birthday. Happy Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. That's good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, Friday is amazing.
We get to chill on the weekend. I mean, we do shit, but like we don't have to. It's like it's not the same exact schedule. So, one thing I want to do with this game is make it like a survival game, where you have to survive things that are thrown at you by the narrator, which will be me. I'll be the narrator. I'm going to voice act. I'm going to do some VA.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
When I don't sound like I have like a voice in my throat.
A voice in your throat.
Yeah. A secondary voice. Yeah. Those Gregorian chants. Anyway, let's go to the database. And I'm gonna make some classes. Yeah. What do we have here? Gorgon Age. What class is Gorgon? Didn't he give us some information?
Yeah.
Did he give us some?
It's in the
MZ,
Discord.
huh?
Yeah.
My search never works. It never works. Something's wrong with my Discord. If we do exactly the same thing on T's computer, it'll search and find people's names.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really, Heartless? What's keeping you so busy? You got a job now? Drifty has a voice in his throat? Yes. So, $2 super chat from Vino. Thank you for the $2, Vino. You should search why your search is broken.
Yes.
Yeah. Google still works. That's good for me. You got a job a long time ago? Cool. Yeah, adulting is hard. I found the only way it was going to work for me is to make my job working on my game. And so that's what I did. But like otherwise I probably wouldn't have time to work on my game either. For sure. Here's Gorgon Age. Let's go into the top areas where he's got his character, right? I'm gonna scroll. The market's up. My portfolio rose like 11% today. Very happy about that.
Yeah.
Stocks are up today. They were down for the past few days.
I was before the stream. I was staring at the stocks, trying to figure out where to put some money because I had some to put.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. And I'm like, I know I probably won't even have a chance to do it tomorrow if I don't do it today. And I couldn't find anything that was like...
Should have put it in Doge, baby.
I couldn't figure out where I wanted to put it, and so I didn't put it anywhere. And now, of course, everything's up today. So, you know, that's how it goes. You just gotta put it somewhere.
That's what she said. $1 bills, y'all. So here's Gorgon. I don't see anything about a class.
Maybe there's not anything about a class.
I mean, there's backstory. Okay, let's copy this. But here's the class idea. All right, so we're going to go with this. Profile. We're going to go... word wrap. There. He's got a profile. A good defender and can provoke people. I would love enemy attack spells that need to be blocked or doing otherwise enormous damage, like a loaded attack. So like a charge attack. All right. Other characters block some damage. My blocks nullifies block damage. What? If there are auras in the game, I could boost passive HP regeneration for myself and my allies. Well, that's it. Okay. So why don't I just take like your general idea and let me be creative with the execution of it. So I'm gonna make you like a paladin, Gorgon. You're tanky, and you do some healing, right? So I'm going to just go with the general idea, like Gorgon Age's character is going to be a paladin class. So we're going to make a class for you called a PolyBear. It's like a paladin, but a bear.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. But what I'm going to do is copy this one and paste it in here and then rename it PolyBear. So he's a PolyBear class. Shut up, Sir Legna. Uh-oh, Drifty being creative. Uh-oh. Woo, woo, woo. Call the police. Man. What happened to you, Sir Legna? You used to be nice and supportive and loving and kind and generous, and now you're just a butt. You're just a butt. I've decided to go on a scale of 2 to 10. I know we were like, 3 to 30, 3 to 20, or some blah, blah, blah. It's going to make sense because if you think about them going to level 100, which I would make the cap probably for now. I doubt anyone would get there, but level 100. So on average, people should get to level 50. Where should their stats be number-wise when they get there? On the high end. So at level 50, if they have the high end, like value 8 or something, then they're going to have 400 at level 50 and 800 at level 100. So 1 to 10 really makes the most sense. But I also want to keep in mind max HP and MP should play a role into that calculation. And it shouldn't be a 1-for-1, obviously. I'm thinking 1 point would mean 10 HP. And 1 point would mean, like, I don't know how many MP, but not 10, maybe 5. I don't know. You influenced him in a bad way. Heartless says, I'm always creative in being stupid. Aerosys says, I think random maps are only fun when using them in a bonus dungeon or making your whole game as roguelike something. But I'm not sure if you can do a decent RPG with it. Sure you can, Aerosys. You can make a decent RPG with random maps. I mean, you just have to be creative about it, right? You have to like have some maps that are hand-tailored, customized, and some maps that are randomized. We're going to be doing those randomized maps in MZMMO. For this game, I don't think we'll do randomized maps. I think we'll just customize it. I mean, we could do it, right? Yeah. Who wants a decent RPG, says Heartless. Make it epic. All right, I really need to do like a Google spreadsheet type of thing. I think it would make the most sense. So let me open up a Google Sheet. Google Shits. Sounds like a disease. I got the Google Shits.
Goodness.
Excuse
gracious.
me. It's contagious. Watch out. The Google Shits. Make a new blank one, please. Please. Please, thank. Oh my god, so much bright. Let's do Alt-Shift-D. Very much good, better. That's a plugin I'm using. It is a dark mode plugin to help it be dark mode, as you would least suspect. Class params. Okay. So on the left-hand side, we'll have the names of the class. So up here, I'm going to make this basic. Here's the class. And then these will be the params going across. Class. And then max HP. max MP, ATK, DEF, MAT, MDF, AGI, and LUK. Okay. Simple enough. We have Freak, Mishap, and then what I want to do is take all of these. Hold on, let's see. This is going to be an auto sum. There's a way to do this. Take sum of all of these. All right, so now this will show total. Oops. We'll have to make a note somewhere. So let's see. The note will be max HP will be multiplied by 10, max MP will be multiplied by 5. Something like that. What's up, CC Creations? How you doing? My 14-year-old came into the room earlier and dropped some knowledge on me. He said, "Did you know that Mickey Mouse will become public domain in 2024? Because the copyright will be 100 years and they can't hold it past that point. So, like, we can all make our own Mickey Mouse stuff in 2024 and, like, Disney can't DMCA us or anything because it's, like, public domain."
Pretty epic.
Yeah, it's epic. I thought that was some interesting data. Useless information for your brain. Then we have the PolyBear. And the total we want to be, I don't know, some arbitrary number. 1, 2, 3. Probably like 30 or something like that. So if we were to say HP is 5, if they were all middle of the line, why is this not summing properly? Sum all of these. Thank you. Oh my god. How do I say submit? Enter. Oh, there you go. Autofill. Yes. So that's 40. Middle of the road is 40. So let's make them all add up to 40. PolyBear is going to have slightly more HP. 7. Still going to need MP because it's going to cast spells. It's going to have less attack, but more defense. Slightly less magic attack. A lot less magic attack. Just a decent magic defense. Probably regular agility. So we're up 1 point. We need to come down 1 point. Let's see. Let's make magic attack too. So the magic attack on PolyBear is going to be really sucky because we need to have some offset for the better defense and better max hit points. That's what we'll do. So PolyBear is a tanky character, but their spell casting ability will be pretty balls. All right. There we go. We've got that class, and we have an easy way to add up the scores. So let's update Freak Mishap and make PolyBear match. So inside of here, everything's going to be middle of the road. Huh. 5 multiplying by 5 won't work. I think we need to just make MP the same, multiply by 10. And we can adjust everything by MP cost. So that's not a big deal. MP doesn't have to be lower than HP. Oh, my car insurance. Hold on. I gotta take this. This is about my my extended warranty.
What are you gonna do when your car breaks down?
My extended warranty. I got the extended warranty. For those of you wondering what the hell I'm doing inside the parameter curves and why are they like a straight line, it's because we've adjusted the formula inside the JS. So like it changes based on, it uses the level, actor level. So every level they'll go up. And it's multiplied by the base value, which gives us the ability to do this as long as we set the base value consistently through the whole game. So free cap is your middle of the line characters. And then PolyBear, I'm gonna, where's this thing? I'm gonna put this on another window, like, so that I can see my works without alt tabbing all the time. All right, so for the first one, max HP, we've decided that it's going to be 7, so we're going to say 70. Oops. And then max MP is going to be 50. Or, yes, 50. Attack is going to be 4. Defense gets a big boost. Magic attack is really sucky. Dang it. Magic defense, minor buff. Excuse me. And agility, average. Luck is going to be 4. Making her abilities would be a huge pain in the ass for me. Hold on. Whose abilities?
Heartless is saying that her character would be too OP for the game.
Whoa. That was a weird audio skip. Anyway. We have PolyBear. Let's assign that actor to be that class. Bada boom, bada bing. Hey, forget about it. Who was next? Who else do we have? We got to design Corey's character and class. We can make him the old penis monster. What class is Corey, guys?
I don't know.
The most overpowered creature you've ever witnessed. There you go. That's the, You're making people characters? Yeah, basically.
CCC, if you want to become a character, go on our Discord, go to the RPG Maker Amalgamation MZ channel and check out the pins. And that'll tell you how to add a character to the game.
I've gone over this field a million times,
Yeah,
but yeah, if you join us on the Discord, we've written it and pinned it down. You want to be a part of the game, you can. Absolutely. Yep. He's a merchant class? Yeah, I think that's about right. So let's make the class. What is it? We need an epic name for the class.
Pimp Daddy.
No. It needs to be like I like that idea. Drifty reserves the right to nerf these characters. Absolutely. We're gonna bring a balance to the game so it's an actually fun game. It's alright, CC. No, Corey is going to generate money for the party. His moves will cost money, but like he will also generate money. Sugar Daddy. That's not a bad one, Polka.
Should totally be Sugar Daddy.
It should be Sugar Daddy.
Yeah.
All right, we have to design the numbers. Won't need an EMP because the moves won't cost MP. So we can siphon those into HP. 7-1. 7 attack. More of a glass cannon, so 4 defense. We'll say 8 attack. 78 attack, no. Magic attack, also really high. Magic defense, kind of glass cannon-y. Faster. And average luck. We need this. Okay, here's what we need to do. We need to say, this is going to be an equation. The equation will be the sum of these parts. All right, fine. What if I just copy this and paste this here? Oh, that works. All right, we have 2 points too many here. Glass cannon, so we're gonna make it average HP. Average HP, but really high attack, really high magic attack, and slightly faster. So lots of damage dealing. All right, so let me move this aside, do the same thing again, make this one. I love this stuff. I love working with numbers and databasing. I know it's probably not exciting for a lot of people. What's up, Pikamu? Hey, Static Buzz. It's good to see you, Poke Latte, by the way. Well, obviously Heartless. We don't want to make it like completely broken. Brian Perez Drifty is a nerd confirmed. Yeah, probably. Freak Mishap Sugar Daddy. And PolyBear. Alright, we need one more. Who else was in the party here? It was Farben. Did Farben give us details on his character?
I don't know.
All right, let's Let's look for Farben wobbles. Werbles. Farben promised to watch every stream. Where are you at, Farben? I don't expect anyone to watch every stream. What is she yelling about?
She's saying yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah.
Oh.
She needs somebody to acknowledge that she's looking at yellow.
Oh, I see.
I think Joshua finally acknowledged it. Yeah.
Yesterday it was purple.
Yeah.
Purple! 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 Like she wanted everyone to acknowledge that I'm pointing at something purple right now. That's right. Yellow! Yellow! She's not asleep because she's getting bigger and her schedules are going to probably change. And normally she'd be napping, but, you know, she's not ready to go nappy time, so I don't want to put her in bed until she's ready to sleep.
Yeah.
So Farben's given us some music and stuff, but I don't really see anything about like character design or class design. I guess I'm going to look at the artwork and come up with something. Polka T's working on your front facing
I am.
or back facing actually.
Front facing, but once the front facing is done, the back facing will be easy. But yeah. I have a human figure pulling a cart. That's as far as I am on the front.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yellow confirmed. She's playing color Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. She's got blue, red, purple's her favorite, obviously. Yellow. She doesn't say green very much unless I say that's green, then she says green. Same thing with brown. If we say this is brown, she'll say brown, but like she doesn't just go around pointing those things out. She's getting there, man. She's so smart. I love my little baby.
Yeah, she's smarty pants.
Here's where Farble says he's done with his character. What should be named? How do we name it? I gave him the name, and then we put the character in, and so we have the artwork in. But I don't see anything like special, which is fine, because then it gives me creative freedom to just input my own. Brian Perez has his, so let's add this one now after. Well, I can just do this real quick. Boom, middle click, middle click, middle click. Hell yeah. All right, save this image as faces. Done. This is our battler. Saving as SV actors. Bam. And save this one as the character. Bang. I love it, Brian Perez. Thank you so much. Very cool. Very cool. Breebalock says, Brian says, I imagine BB as a healer / buff caster kind of guy. Okay. Let's do Brian Perez first, and then we'll go back to Farben. Hey D Games, Click Team Fusion. I've heard of that. What's up, Life is Cancer? Hey, the Nerd Mansion. How you doing? Pikamew. How are you guys feeling today? Hey, Life. Hey, everyone except Heartless. Hi, baby.
Hi, honey.
She's got her My Little Ponies now. All right, let's add.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
Let's add
Say hi.
Brian Perez.
Say hi. Hello. No. She whispered hi. Yeah.
Brian Perez of the Discord.
Want to talk? Want to say something? No, don't touch. Don't touch. Just talk. Hello, hello, hello.
We need to make a slight adjustment to that
talk.
one.
Hi,
That's
hi,
fine
hi.
though. There it is. She said hi, everybody. Yeah,
No,
she
no,
said
don't
hi
touch.
there.
Don't touch. No, she wants to touch the microphone.
Yeah. Hey Vaseline, how are you doing? We need to make a slight adjustment real quick to the character. So we can go into IMG, characters. For some reason, the $sign does get removed from some Discord links. So now it should work. Why does it do that though? Phew. Now it should work properly.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
healer caster, huh?
Yeah. What color's that?
Oh, a healer
That's
buff
right.
caster.
What
Okay.
color's that?
Like a red mage type of thing. Well,
green?
that's for debuffs too.
What color's this?
Healer caster. Okay.
Red. That's
Maybe
right.
we open up
Good
another
job.
tab
But this-
and we do
What color's this?
random name generators.
Is it blue? Blue? Want to say blue? No, you don't want to say blue. How about this? What color's this?
Yeah.
Yellow. That's right.
Yeah.
Is she standing on those blocks?
So good.
Yeah. Whoa. She's standing on the yellow block. Yeah.
Sugar.
Is she on the green block?
I guess
now?
I'm gonna go to spell names and then I can just like get some inspiration and switch it up.
Nice. Good job.
Static Orb, Soul Whip, Chaos Assault, Teleport Morph, Burst of Lightning, Blessing of Nature, Entangling of Time, Perversion of the Moon. So like we can take some ideas from here and call them like a morphling or a morph caster or a, you know, like whatever. Let's do English names. I know there's a generator for what I was actually looking for. Magic types. This might be the one. An Astral Morpher. What about something like that? Dream Morpher. Dream Sorcerer. A Dream Mage. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm gonna make you a Dream Mage.
Whoa.
All right, Breevelox is a
It's
dream.
falling down.
Oh no, he's okay. He's a little bubble,
No.
It's falling down.
so he's gonna be a dream blob.
No, down.
Astral
no,
Morpher is
so
cool.
down.
Okay, we'll go with Astral Morpher then, if you like that one.
Oh, no.
Astral Morpher.
Oh, Daddy.
Dream Mage sounds awesome. We'll put Dream Mage for somebody else. Okay, so for the Astral Morpher, it's going to be more of a mage buff class, so maybe a little bit more squishy. So let me find the, let's get the stats and try to do the number balancing.
You figured it out.
Because that is,
He's out.
you figured it out.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Astral Morpher is going to have slightly less HP, but maybe more MP. Kind of weak attack, average defense,
Did you see purple?
but like a stronger magic attack, and then maybe like a really strong magic
that's
defense.
purple.
Okay, so maybe we change some numbers in here.
That's purple. Yeah. What's your favorite color, Lily?
What the hell?
Is it purple?
What did I put in here? I didn't want to inspect element.
Purple. Yeah. Good girl.
Defense average, magic attack.
Purple.
Oh, we can make all of your things based off of your charisma as well.
Mama.
What?
So you won't be like super tanky on that front. Maybe average speed,
You got your pony up there?
but a high charisma. So we have to take something down. Lots of MP. We don't want to eat too much into the HP because that starts sucking after a while. You die too fast. Oh, but what if we give him abilities that like increase max HP? Let's try this route. I have an idea with this creature, this class. They'll have a low base magic hit point, but they'll have like moves that increase max HP or something to accommodate for that. And we're gonna make their charisma really high, 8. To make up for it, they'll have only average skills in other areas, but kind of a very weak basic attack. They're blob, they hit very weak. So that's an interesting combo, and it still adds up to be balanced, so let's make that happen. Oh, you guys aren't looking at what I was doing. Shit, sorry. Those are the stats. I forget. Let's make that happen. Ah. So luck won't necessarily be luck. It will be charisma, which it will determine a lot of things. Like, so inside the formula, the higher your charisma, the more max HP everyone's going to get, or the more defense they're going to get, or something like that. Now let's assign the Astral Morpher. Oh, we did that? Okay. Dream Mage. What's up, Wrath of Wood? How you doing? What's up, Gregory? Devalk? Gregory Devalk. How are you guys doing today? Is it possible to create a passive that increased certain stats for your party without any plugin for MZ? I have a question. Yes. Yeah. A passive that increased certain stats for your party without any plugins? With 0 plugins? I mean, maybe it's definitely easy to do with plugins. Let's see. How would I, if I wanted to do that, how would I want to do that the best, easiest way? I would use this one. How about if you use only free plugins? Because this one is a free plugin. Gregory, all you need is download the on itch.io, the Vigistella mz.itch.io. You can download their free sample project, and inside that you get all of the level 0 and level 1 plugins for free. And then all you need is the core engine and the skill states core.
Lily, what's the best color? Is it blue?
And then that's easy to do.
Oh, purple.
Because then you
heard it here.
Yep. Because then you make a passive state. So I don't know. How would you do it without plugins? That's a question. A passive state that increases certain stats for your party without any plugins. Well, I guess the most complicated part is how do you assign it to the party members? How do you assign a passive state to party members? Oh, okay. Maybe. You just... Yeah, I think you can. You can do that. Whatever you have less of, actors or classes, go with that route. Let's say we go with classes. You would make a new state. That's a good question. I would make a new state. Huh. Because you can only set the rate here. All right, so you would have to make it in the event that you're going to, when you gain the party member. You can totally do it. I mean, you don't even need a script for that, Sir Legna. You just do a common event, and then you call the common event whenever you want. So you make a state, and then you assign that state to a player. So let's make the state first. The state's going to have to control a variable, isn't it? Let's see. Let's go back to the base question. A passive that increases certain stats for your party without any plugins.
Yeah, Manu, we have room for more characters. Purple?
Sure we do, Manu. So the question now is, how do you make a state assign parameter changes? I would assume you would do something with game variables. It's so much easier with plugins. Are you sure you don't want to just use a plugin for this? Because you can do it with free plugins.
Are we going to use action sequences?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah. Send action sequences.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call this passive buff. I mean... Okay, so you're not like dead set on the challenge of doing some without plugins. You just didn't want to. You didn't have the money to buy the plugins, or don't want to spend the money. Cool. So here's what you do: you go to vigistellamz.itch.io and you download their sample project, and then you open up the JS folder. Then go into the plugins folder, copy all of those, paste them into your JS plugins folder, and then you'll have the ability to double-click on a blank space and select them. And then you're going to select the core engine and put that one in. And then you're going to select the skill states core and put that one in. Once you've done that, you have the ability to apply a passive state on any character you want. And it's pretty easy to do that part. There's no Control F in here, which is kind of stupid.
Literally, all I'm doing is looking at her.
Uh-huh. We could do on add state, on expire state. Here it is, passive state. There you go. So we're gonna take this
We're ready.
Okay, can I get big kids? Good night night.
Tell everybody night night.
Say night night.
Good job.
She said night night, everybody. That's my 2-year-old. Her name is Lily, and she's amazing. All right, passive state. You're gonna add that to the class or actor, and you put the number of that state. What do we use? 15, 14, 15, 14. Buff from party member. All right, so this is going to be how we assign the passive state. So let's say the Dream Mage would have passive state 15, and inside, let's see, that means they'd always have it. So we need to make sure that it doesn't do anything. If we have to make a condition. Human says, I had so many AMA questions for Lily. So this state will do nothing, but we'll have a JS eval in here. I gotta find the right syntax for what it wants to look like. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Well, it's spelled like this. Lillian with 2 L's, but for short we just say Lily. ILLI. That's a lot of like straight lines. That's why Lily works very well. But I know a lot of people go with Liliana. That's a pretty name too. In Magic the Gathering, there's a card where there's someone named Lilith as well, but T didn't like that one, so I was like, I like Lillian. So now we're going to write the conditions for the what happens. We're going to write a condition to say if this party member is in the party. And then we're going to write what happens once they are in the party. Essentially, we're creating like an aura, the code for an aura. Like if you're in the party, everyone around you just gets this type of thing. Her name is a barcode. It kind of looks like it a little bit. ILLI in there. I don't know, Gregory. It depends on how we write it. What would you rather? Like, what's the actual request? Polka asks, is there going to be character bust graphics allowed? And if so, what should the dimensions be? I don't want to draw some if nobody else is.
I don't know.
I'm not going to make everyone make their bust because then we'll have less characters in the end.
Yeah.
I think if you want to add, you want to add the bust, your character will stand out because it'll have a bust.
The game is not going to be cohesive.
You're going to have a lot of different art styles.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be the nature of the game to where it's not all the art styles are going to match. It's going to be a cumulative mashup of different styles. And that's going to be part of the theme of the game. Only main formation. So the top 4 party members. So why don't we make it in battle only? I think this makes sense. And then it can cause like a... I don't really want to use force action, but like we could do with the force action. Nah, we'll try not to. Here's what we're gonna, this is what I was looking for, right here in the middle. It's called the JS passive condition. So the JS passive condition used for state note tags determines the passive condition of the state based on JS code. Replace code to determine if a passive state's condition has been met. The condition variable returns a Boolean, true or false, to determine if the passive state's condition is met or not. The user variable refers to the user affected by the passive state. The state variable refers to the passive state that is being checked. All other passive conditions must be met for this code to count. We're going to say true.
You can turn CCC. You can turn a walking sprite into a battler pretty easily. I mean, the battler will be kind of lackluster, but it'll work. I've done it many times because I'm very bad at making battlers.
Yeah, just copy paste and resize to the frame, and then just boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Drifty wants characters with busts that stand out. Got it. Oh no, you don't have to, but I know it'll be awesome if you make it now.
Yeah.
We're not. I think it's kind of important to have the main 3. You know, the face graphic, even if it's just one face, that's fine.
Yep.
A walking sprite and a battler.
Yep.
Like those 3. Those are like, if you want to be in the game, you need those 3. Anything else is just like icing on the cake.
And it's perfectly welcome.
And it's perfectly welcome. You want to make skills, you want to make action sequences, you want to make character busts, you want to write story.
Yep.
All of that's just extra, whatever you feel like adding more.
You can write your whole side quest with maps and events and everything. It's up to you. It's up to you how far you want to go with it.
Yeah, and I'll do my best to put it in with, you know, my interpretation of what I think you're trying to, what you mean.
Yeah.
Puff puff passive. That's good. So the condition will be, we have to find the code to check if somebody is in party position 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go to the handy dandy document I've got here. I don't know if it's going to be in here. I think we're going to go into the console log to actually find the code I want, which is fine. We'll do that. It would be in battle system. So it'd be in the battle manager dot something something. Okay, so let's try that. Let me bring this back down. and-
Yes, Nowis. Obviously, yes. 1,000 trillion times, yes.
Obviously, a sexy herald with a bare chest to show off his busty pecs.
It must happen. No, just ignore Drifty's groaning. It has to be a thing, so therefore you must make it.
All right, let's load the game real quick. I just need to look at... I actually need to be in a battle, don't I? Let me... 1 second. Let me just create a fake creature. Battle processing. We have no enemies yet that we've created, and we have no troops. So we're going to have to figure something out real quick. Let's add a placeholder enemy very quickly. The Death Cultist, perfect. He's not going to have any moves. He's just going to stand there and have a 300 HP. Okay. Let me update the system.
So Legna. Shame on you.
Drifty's groaning was with excitement and desire for the Herald. Exactly. I mean, didn't everybody hear that? Look at Brebo's. Honey, look at this.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, I love it. That's
I
so
have to admit,
awesome.
this time around we have better shit. Like,
Yeah.
people are giving us just better quality, higher quality stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody has gotten more skilled over the last years, from MV's amalgamation to MZ's.
Wow,
It's really cool.
So good. What is that?
This is to be.
Oh.
I needed to go into the console during battle, so I can do battle manager dot all battle members is a function. Show me that. We've got game actor, so it's showing me 5. Game actor 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
CCC, no, there's no due date. I can't imagine that it would take you as long as it will take us to start to actually implement the story, which is when you would have to have your character in. So take your time, and then only submit, guys. Only submit once you have the face set, the walking sprite, and the battler, and submit them together. Because the last time we had them being submitted separately, and things were getting missed, and it was really hard to find everything. So just wait until you have all 3. And whatever else you plan on making for it, but you can add stuff later too.
I figured it out already. Damn, I'm fucking good. Sorry, I'm not.
Just
That's
pat
okay.
yourself on the back now. Here, I'll do it for you.
Thank you, thank you.
You are good though.
All right, so this is the code we're going to be using. Obviously, we're going to be changing the number. It's just arbitrary. It's going to be based on the name of the actor, the one who's going to have the passive aura power. So on our state, the conditional code will say battle manager dot all battle members function dot contains the number of the actor that's going to have that special skill. So you'll have to use this number that correlates, that is the same as like this person. Like the reason why it returned true for 3 is because Corey was in the battle. And even though we had a party member number 5, they weren't in the battle, even though they were in our party. So, like, it meets your requirements, Gregory. If they're not in the top 4, or if you have 3, then the top 3, you know, it depends on how many you have in your party that can be in battle at the same time. It showed 5 because... where's the console? Over here it showed 5, not because there's 5 actors, but because inside this battle, the game enemy is becomes added after these people. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like, so you have 4 here, which is the 5th entry, which is the game enemy. This one right here, the cultist. So we have 5 party members, but only 4 are actually in the battle. So if that person who has the aura is in the party but not in the battle, then the party won't get that buff, meeting your requirements. And now we just have to write this is our condition. So we're not done. We just found that we're just on to the next step. This is our condition that will check to see if that person is in the party. So let's see, of the ones that we have right now, who's going to apply an aura on everybody? The Astral Morpher, I would imagine.
CCC Creations, please don't submit it through DM. Use the Amalgamation MZ channel on the server.
So Breebalox is 15. So in our example, we're going to make Breebalox, the Astral Morpher, the buffer class with low HP, have a passive aura that everyone else gets. Since we can make this work. Even though it's a special request type of thing, like, we can put it in the game since we're writing it and we're doing it. States. Go to states. Okay. For me, that's 15. So I'm going to change the 3 to a 15. So as long as our Astral Morpher is in the party, it's going to be condition true. So if this is true, condition equals true, and it should apply. But we need to figure out what this is going to do. It will look like, I want to make it look like the blue blobby thing, so let's find something. This will be fine. You said add parameters, Gregory?
This reminds me of something. Anybody who's submitting characters, the copyright for your characters that you make should be CCO, or maybe you don't want to add them to the amalgamation.
Yeah. Wait, say something again? Just say ah.
Blah blah blah. Da 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 da.
Turn your microphone down or something?
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Is this better?
Oh, that's, yeah.
Maybe the gain got turned down.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
When you moved it, you might have turned it down or something.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Lily was touching it for a minute there,
Oh, that
too,
must have
so-
been what it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, all right. She likes to turn the knobs and everything.
Yeah.
You sounded very quiet. What's up, Chesscraft? How are you doing? What's up, Xfinator? Wow, you've been gone for how many years, Xfinator? Like 6 years now? MV allowed for custom resolutions like widescreen and whatnot. But yeah, we have another iteration, MZ, which also allows for, you know, full screen, windowed full screen. You can set your own resolution to be whatever the frick you want. 16 by 9, doesn't matter.
Without a plugin.
Without
Right
a plugin,
inside the
built in,
engine.
yeah. All right, so we get to decide what this plugin does now that we've wrote the conditions that it'll turn on at all. How long does the stream last until Lily wakes up? Usually an hour to 2 hours. But like, I'm in the middle of doing something and we're making progress, so I want to finish it. So I'm trying to figure out what Gregory said, perhaps the party takes 10% less damage. You said add state, add some buffs or something. So like, you said parameters original, but I like the party takes 10% less damage. That one's easy to do. So let's do that one. It would be a extra parameter. No, a special parameter called physical damage. And you multiply that by 90%. And then we can add another one that does magic damage times 90%. So this means if you are buffed from this party member state, we'll call it the astral buff. If you have the astral buff, then you take 10% less damage overall. And in order to have this state, it has to, you have to meet this JS passive condition, and it has to be applied too. So I believe we have to apply this state at some point, somehow. We give all the party members a passive state. That's what we do. So we're going to give all the party members passive state 14. We can do it on the classes since there'll be less of those. I believe this applies on classes. So everyone will have passive state 15, but it won't show up unless it meets the requirements of Breebalox being in the fight. Let's see if it works. There might be some other things we have to figure out. Where's this game running? Also, while I'm at it, let me just put a quick battle background in this event. There we go. Rock cave will work fine for this.
Well, Chesscraft, AME means ask me anything, so go ahead.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's why I'm doing a special request right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we should have... They should have a state applied to them. They don't appear to have the state, so we're missing something. Does passive state apply to classes? Can you do passive state on classes? Otherwise, we just copy paste it onto the actors. Used for actor, class, skill, item, weapon, armor, enemy note tags. Passive states. Okay. So yeah, it should work. It's not adding itself because I'm doing something wrong, probably. What am I missing here? Oh, did we assign Astral Morpher to the actor? Yes. Okay, let's look at the state again. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we have to do... I'm stupid. Let me cut this here and say condition equal this with an inline. So the JS passive condition will be true or false depending on if this is met. Contains actor 15. Damn. Double inline messing stuff up too. Battle manager.all battle members function.contains game actors.actor 15. That looks right. This is encapsulating itself here. And then that's using the contains function. Yeah, and then all members, battle manager. Okay.
I'm going to answer a question. John Fox is asking about planning out resources and tile sheets for a project.
Okay.
The way MZ's map editor and MV's map editor works, it's very restrictive when it comes to tile sets and tile sheets. So what I personally did, which I find to be a lot easier, and it's not for everybody, I know this, but I use an external map editor called TileD. And you can add all kinds of tiles, and you can add 10 massive tile sheets to every map, and you have unlimited layers. I find that is definitely the easiest way to deal with the tile aspect of the resources in RPG Maker. And in which case, you would just put those massive tile sheets that you're going to make yourself, and they don't have to be any special, what's the word I'm looking for? Arrangement. Kind of like with MZ and MV, you have to place the tiles in certain size sheets and in a certain arrangement for them to work properly. With TileD, you don't need to do that. I just find it's massively helpful as far as tiles are concerned, specifically. By the way, John Fox, the map that you're talking about was made with TileD, and it's a parallax map, actually. I don't know, Sir Legna. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I am a huge fan of MV and MZ. I love RPG Maker, like, amazingly. I love it. It's like one of the best things I've ever encountered in my life as far as something living on a computer. But the map editor is puke. Blech.
Hey, Carlos. He says, do you know if it's possible to open a web page inside the Canvas game? Yeah. There's a plugin that Yanfly made for MV that lets you just put in pictures, and then you can have a link. You click on it, and then it'll open the web page. In MZ, it exists as well. Gosh, where is it at?
Chris Williams, yeah, TileD does handle animated tiles really well, actually. If you use a plugin that Arkea and Dr. Yami made, awesome people, awesome plugin, you can integrate TileD maps with MV and MZ with the plugin. I've chosen to go the parallax route, and therefore I have to use doodads for the animated tiles, but both work. It depends on what you're going to do.
Do you remember the name of the... Oh, it's in the credits as well.
What's that?
A plugin that you click a link and it opens up a web page. Oh,
it's the first one, I think. I think it's the core plugin.
It's in the core plugin?
I think it's the core plugin, yeah.
Now for MZ?
Yeah.
Okay. I can never figure out where shit's at yet.
Yeah, I think it is. I might be wrong. Title picture buttons, title command list. It used to come with, like if you look at the sample
it's
game,
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Carlos, it's right here, dude. Inside of the Vigistella core engine, you go to title picture buttons, and then you can put a picture down, the name of the picture you want to put, right? Let's do the horse head. And then the button goes to wherever you want. Like we can just say your website. And then you tell it where you want it to go. I don't know where the default is for that, but you can change that. So now when we open this, I believe it'll just show the horse head picture, and if you click on it, of course I have to close the game that is currently running and relaunch it. There it is. You see? And now you click on it, and it opened over here, but like it's opening.
Yeah.
It's taking you to my website.
Pretty simple, huh? Aeroseas is asking, do you think I should make my plugin compatible with Tile D? That would be a lot of work. Like, to what end? Do you plan on making it so that a player or a developer can add more layers to the default map that they're making? Like, why would Tile D be needed for a random map generator?
No problem, Carlos.
I'm not sure, like, how would it be used? Or is it because then they could use the expanded tile sets?
Chesscraft says, I found something weird in MZ. That's developer mode. You can do that in any time you're playtesting, but if you're not playtesting, it won't work.
Yeah, try deploying your game, and you'll see that you can't do it after you've deployed it.
Once you do, if you try to go down right here, there's restrictions that don't let me walk off the cliff. But you're right, if I hold Alt, I can walk down off the cliff. But that's because we're in playtest mode. And if we get out of playtest mode, like when you deploy the game, it won't let you do that if you're holding Alt or not, so don't worry about that.
Bloodtree asks, what do you find bad about the map editor in MV and MZ? One, it's really hard to customize. It's really hard to put your own tile sets in. There's like a big entry barrier as far as the learning curve is concerned. I don't like that because there's much more simple ways to accomplish it, and it's just not simple at all. And then you can't add more map tabs or tile set tabs. You can't expand your tile set sheet size. And then you're stuck with a 48 by 48 grid. That's also not movable. And I do like that they added some layers this time around, but in my opinion, there's not enough layers. And yeah, so Tile D checks all the boxes. It does exactly what I need it to do, and it doesn't have those limitations. I really enjoy working with it. And once I started using Tile D, I liked the map editor even less. Pino says, I prefer to work on the garbage original tile mapping system. That's only because you haven't tried Tile D yet, Vino. Come on.
I don't use Tile D.
It's time to take the plunge.
It's
time to take the plunge.
I don't know.
Just do it.
I don't really care for Tile D.
How do you know if you care for Tile D?
Because I tried it once and I was like, I don't get it, and then I just gave up.
Wow, that is so lame.
That's what everybody does, though.
So lame.
That is 99% of people. So you are the 1%.
That's like what we were talking about earlier. Somebody was complaining that effects here is harder than the MV animation system.
It's not.
You
don't have to draw the sprite.
It's so much easier, but you have to learn a third-party system. So until
Tile D is great.
Sorry. But until you jump that hurdle, you can't see how much easier and how much more wonderfuler it is. You just can't.
Wonderfuler.
Yeah.
There is some plugins that I need to bring in. Can't remember.
Yeah, human being, it's true. He says it's like thinking MV is fine, but after I tried MZ, I would hate to go back to MV again. I feel the same way. But it's more than that. Like, the jump from MV to MZ was fabulous. The jump from the RPG Maker map editor to Tile D is more fabulouser. That's all I got to say about that. Polka, it's hard, especially if you want to use Tile D and the plugin. It's definitely a big learning curve. It's difficult. It's not easy to use. It'll make an amazing product, but it's a lot of work, and the workflow's a little bit different, and which is why I eventually decided to go to parallax mapping, because I didn't like the change in the workflow. To get the best results from Tile D, you need to use a 24 by 24 grid, but then that means the events inside MV or MZ have to be multiplied by 2. So like your coordinates generally, if you just want to place your player on the map where they're going to start on the map, it might be 4x 3y. You're going to have to change that to 8x and 6y because you have to multiply it by 2 since your grid is half the size. And it's just, it adds so much more thinking and braining to the whole process, especially move routes and where you're going to place your events and the collision and all that. So I decided to go with parallaxing just because it's a better workflow in my opinion. But I know a lot of people work with Tile D in the plugin and it works just fine for them. So it's totally up to you and your own preference.
Thank you, T. All right, I added some plugins from Vigistella, and I'm gonna put them in here. I'm gonna open up another instance of RPG Maker MZ real quick by clicking on, right-clicking the icon and then clicking MZ. It's gonna look like the same thing, but I'm gonna file open a different project.
Wrath of Wood says I want to make maps with effects here. Are you trolling right now?
Yes, it's definitely.
You're trolling, right?
Definitely trolling. All right, let me get this. Oh, they're not highlighted. All right, which ones do I need? I've got only 2 2s and 1 3.
What is parallax? Chesscraft, it's just when you use a picture as your map and you have more than one layer. Like, for instance, what I'm doing is I use a parallax background, which is built in the engine, and then a show picture for the upper layers. And then you have to use like a Yanfly or Visustella's region restrict, which is located in the events and move core, I think.
Oops. I better cancel that.
Under region rulings. And that's how you add collision to your picture. The thing is the effects, or like the stuff on effects here, I think you could technically do it, but you'd have to make it like an infinite animation. It would probably bog the system down to make a map with effects here. I bet you could do it though. Right, but Brian, if you're gonna customize your map, it's actually less work in the long run, because of how much work it takes to customize your MZ and MB maps, and they don't even look as good. So you do more work and they're suckier than if you were to do the more work initially with Tile D and then make awesomer maps. Seems like a no-brainer to me, but you gotta put that initial investment in. Pocolate says, I trust everything Vino says.
All right, at this point, I think I need to cancel this again. Yep. And do something else real quick.
Yeah, and Vino, what do you think the FPS would be while you're running your map out of an effectsier animation on map? I'm gonna guess the FPS would be like 0.5. See you later, Arrow. It's Chainer who did the MV 3D game. Yeah, Chesscraft, you can use...
Nah, I don't want to do that shit.
You can use the,
Fucking hell. Sorry, I'm having a fucking crisis over here.
No worries. You can use the assets that come with the engine with Tile D as long as the game that you're developing from those assets is in RPG Maker. So it's like editing. It's kind of like you're able to put a tile set from MZ, an RTP tile set, into GIMP, and you can change it any way you want, as long as you use those changes in the RPG Maker engine. That's okay according to their terms of use, or EULA.
I'm trying to add a few plugins, not all of the plugins that I have in the other project, but like a few of the nice plugins that go well with the Octopath Battler system, because that's copyright. What do they call it? Olivia's Turn optional. What the fuck is it called?
I have no idea.
Octopath Battler System. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
we know what you're talking
There's extra
about.
shit that goes with it that I need to have inside of here.
Chesscraft, you can use the sample maps, but people that are seasoned RPG Maker devs or game players are going to be able to spot them from a mile away. Even if you build on top of them and edit them, they're going to be like, yep, that's a sample map. So I guess it depends on how you want your game or your maps to be regarded by other people. I would say just make them, learn how to make maps from the ground up. There's a lot of mapping tutorials out there. Watch them and get some inspiration.
Mapping sucks.
Yeah, mapping is hard. It's definitely hard.
I hate mapping. Here's what you do. You get other people to do it. What you do about
Or you get Arrow's random map generator, right?
Yep, you could do that too.
You could do that.
I don't know why it keeps popping up right here. It's driving me insane.
No, Chesscraft, we don't mind your questions. Don't worry.
There's so much to do, like it's hard to even do a special request because it's like I didn't even have an enemy to start a battle, so I had to do that and
yeah, it's an early project still, so not a lot of stuff to work with.
there's a lot of setup that still needs to happen. Mm-hmm. And we halfway got through that one state, and it's not. I can't get it to apply. Like obviously, the condition is true, but it's not applying the state, and so I don't understand why it's not applying the state. But I have to do like other fucking things because it's driving me nuts to get it. Sorry everyone. Sorry. Where
Sorry,
am I?
everyone. Sorry.
Weapon swap system.
Terribly sorry.
So apparently the action sequence projectiles plugin got broke by the new version of what is it? Come on, brain, please stop fucking up on me. The Effect Seer, Elf Kisser. I haven't tested that, and I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what Manu told me. It's so hot in here, honey. Can you open that window?
Yes.
Thank you.
I agree.
Great.
Of course, the dog starts barking.
You got the dog.
He heard me open the window.
He did. Break shields, that's one of them. I'm sure I've missed something in here, but like that's fine for now. We'll go over it again, double check some stuff. Let me make sure that these are up to date and the game will still run properly. $5 super chat from Vino. Thank you, Vino. Appreciate that. He says, Drifty, master multitasker. He works on games and streams on YouTube while reading and answering live chat while protecting his innocent drink from tea. I know. That's the hardest part, that last one.
It will not escape me. I will get it someday.
Okay, I missed something here. The
It's
bright
gonna happen.
effects. Something with bright effects. All right. Oh, I'm missing Pixie Filters plugin. or another, something like that. Let me get that plugin. We're gonna get community lighting too, because that shit's baller. Dragon Bones. This one and this one. Was there another one? It was just public 0 Pixie JS filters. Wasn't there another one that I needed?
I don't know. You said you wanted community lighting?
I put that one. I got that one. I was talking about for the Pixie filter stuff. Like, wasn't there another plugin?
Wow, why does the
Whatever,
super chat from Vino look green on my screen and blue on yours?
I don't know.
That's weird. I've never seen $5 super chats come up blue before.
YouTube be tripping, yo. For zeros, community, and Dragon Ball. Okay. Here's the community lighting. Put that at the bottom. Zero Dragon Bones. Core.
Carlos asks, do you know of a game developed with RPG Maker that has been successful in sales? Yes. To the Moon, Amori,
Lisa.
Corpse Party. That was successful for a little while, wasn't it?
There's a lot of them that have modicum of success, and then there's a few that really stand out as like doing very well. The most recent is Amori.
Definitely, and it's
by Elmo Cat Studios.
Maybe one of the most standout
from Elmo Cat.
Might be one of the most standout successes too.
Yeah, it's doing fantastic.
It's doing really well. Yeah. We actually played that yesterday, and we're gonna play it again. Don't know what day, but we're gonna play it again.
Once a week we're gonna play through it until we beat the game. I heard it's like 20 hours or something.
Oh, One Shot. Yeah, One Shot was another one. Yumi Nikki was Yumi Nikki RPG Maker? I thought it was something else.
I don't know.
Oh, isn't Ryukin or Ryukin or something like that?
Yeah,
RPG
that's
Maker?
one. Ryukin.
Yeah. That's a really cute game. I played it. It was enjoyable.
There was another one too. I can't remember it right now, but it was like a steampunk one, like steam. I remember seeing like an airship, steam airship. I can't remember.
Damn it! It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You see it,
I think I do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know the name.
Okay, we're gonna see if this launches now. There we go. Obviously, we have to change some default settings in our lighting to change the resolution. So let's do that real quick. Community lighting.
Chesscraft, that's up to you. Most people don't care. If the interior like size and shape doesn't match with the exterior, I personally make it match, but I don't think most people notice or care. Ryudu asks, can you adjust the default camera depth of your game in MV? I believe you need a plugin for that, right?
You just need a script call.
A script call?
Yep.
Okay.
So the lighting plugin has some issues with pictures being put on top because they're pictures being drawn on top of the lighting. See what I'm saying here? Are you watching?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. The way the lighting engine works, the pictures are on top of the lighting.
Yeah.
Well, either it's don't use parallax or not use that lighting engine, I guess. I don't know. That sucks. I'll have to parallax my lighting in on my game, I guess. Jeez. Maybe I'll put a request in on the thread on the forums that the lighting engine renders the effects above the show pictures. Yeah, or there's like an option for that. Maybe there is an option for that. I'm sure I'm not the first person using parallax in pictures.
Go into the settings here and like.
Yeah, maybe it has an option for it. That's for battling, battle settings. I don't know, there's not a lot of parameters, like, overall. Global parameters.
I'm gonna turn it off for right now, just so it doesn't stand out and look weird.
I think I'll make a request on the thread, or I'll look through it and see if somebody else already has.
Sure.
Yeah.
Moving back to the thing I was working on, I'm not getting this state to apply. Let's look at the state passive. So I'm applying passive. T, maybe you can look at this. I'm applying passive state to all the characters, and we're using the Vigistella engine plugins. And on state 15, wait, am I doing 15 or 14? Oh, I'm fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I found the problem.
Yay!
Thanks for
I am so good at helping.
T, thank you for looking at it, because
I didn't even have to really do anything.
You are amazing. And when you look at stuff, it just starts working. And I just want you to know that
that's great.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, Manu, we have all the paid plugins from Visu, by the way. I saw that he asked that on the
Whoa,
Discord.
what did we get going on here?
Whoa.
Holy fuck, what is happening? Add passive states by note tag. Maximum call stack size exceeded.
Chris Williams says, try Vigistella Bright Effects. You can specify a layer.
I have bright effects on.
So Legna says, T, come look at my code.
Look at it just spam. It is going ape shit.
Wow,
it's not loading.
what is even happening?
I pressed new journey and
maximum call stack is exceeded.
I created an infinite loop.
You did. It's gonna
eat up all
crash.
my RAM. Yeah, I had to stop it. Whoa! All right, so
something happened there.
Let me pat myself on the back some more.
Maybe you're applying that state. Maybe you're applying that state like.
So here's what's trying to happen. It's trying to access Battle Manager outside of Battle Manager.
Yeah, don't do that.
So.
Just stop.
Get some help. So let's not apply it at all times as passive states. Let's apply it like somehow automatically at the beginning of round 1 we create something, because then Battle Manager will exist. So we won't make it a passive state here. We won't just give all these classes that passive state. They'll get it. What if we go troop events and copy this and paste this?
Chris Williams says, wait, sorry, I got my plugins confused. Galv's layer-based lighting is the one I was thinking of. Not Bright Effects.
Bright Effects doesn't have it does like shiny stuff.
Yeah.
It makes it has like the God Ray thing.
Galv made a lighting plugin for MZ. That's awesome. Galv plugins usually work pretty well. Well, always in my experience.
When I was using VX Ace, I used mostly Galv plugins.
Yeah, he's a really good coder.
And then when it turned to MV, it was mostly Yanfly plugins. And now in MZ, it's mostly Yanfly, but Vigistella. Mostly Vigistella, but Yanfly is on that team.
Right.
It's Vigistella as a group.
Yep.
Fuck. we need to add a state to everybody at the beginning of combat for troop events. Change state for the entire party. Add astral buff, and this will be the span of the moment, turn 0, and then what we need to do with that state is have it be removed. So remove at the end of battle. Let's see if that works. It's not derping out because it's not trying to access battle manager when there is no battle manager. Oh my god, it works! Look, everybody got the state. Astral buff, astral buff, astral buff. We need to give it a description because for the pop-ups to work. But everybody's taking 10% less physical, 10% less magical damage. But it's going to last for the whole party. So there's a little problem I see. Oh, for one, it locked up the game. That's great. Another thing is if we were to switch out Breebelocks, currently everybody would still have that. Everybody who started with it anyway. Which, I mean, that could be fine. But, like, we could probably find a way to fix that. There's something quite wrong. It's in the troop events. I'm telling you, it's got to be there. I did something stupid here. On turn 0. Just turn 0. Conditional. I guess we can do a self switch A on and then new event page, don't run, and then the condition is, why doesn't it have self switch here? You know? Troop page switch, troop page. All right, so we'll just say $10 super chat from Octo Commander. Thank you so much, Octo Commander. Appreciate that. How long have you both been using RPG Maker MV? Well, I've used MV since the day it came out on it was like August 21st or something like that. Oh, I know why it's looking weird. I have a plugin on. Alt-Shift-D. There it is. That was what's causing some issues with the blue and the green. That T walked out. Maybe she had to pee or something. Right now I'm using MZ mostly. I've used MV for ever since it came out. I have like 16,000 hours on it. So we have a question with a $10 super chat, T, from Octo Commander saying, how long have we both been using RPG Maker MV?
Since March 2017. That was me.
Yeah.
I did not know such a wonderful thing as RPG Maker exists until that point. And then I found it and I got the 20-day trial, and the next day I bought it full price, and then that Friday it went on sale for $17.99. But I didn't care because I love it so much. I didn't care. I haven't used a software or a computer thingy as much as RPG Maker in my entire life. It's definitely my, at the very, very tippy top, most favorite thing on the computer.
All right, so since there's no like self switch for troop events, what I've done here is I'll make a template so that I'm sure MZ has it, that you can make it so that all of your troops have the events, battle events that take place inside of what's in the whichever one you pick, which I'll pick one, so that this will be propagated to all of them. So I don't have to copy paste this. I just say make sure that this battle event applies to all troops, that existed in MV, and I imagine it exists in MZ as well. And so what's happening here is it's turning off a switch that should already be off the first time, and then it's putting Astral Buff on the whole party, and then it's turning that switch on. And that would turn the page so that it doesn't lock up.
Cool.
And then at the end of combat, Astral Buff itself wears off. It removes at the end of battle. So we're only checking Battle Manager while the battles are going.
Makes
That's
sense.
it causes a problem if you try to request any function inside of Battle Manager outside of the battle.
Right. Because it's just checking every frame.
Yeah, and it's just not finding anything. So, I don't know.
How many games have you made in total between the two of you?
Go to my itch page. I have a few games there. I only have like one really big game, The Legend of Driftwood, which you should download and play, and let me know what you think about it.
I made a game that caught Drifty and got him to marry me.
Kind of, yeah, true story.
The only finished game I made was... Well, no, I can't say that because I've done a couple little Game Jam games. But this was the IGMC 2017. I made a game named Understood. Drifty played it on his channel. We started talking. We liked each other. We ended up getting married. We had Lily. You know, the rest is history. I also made like a 3-hour game before I met Drifty, but I'll never release that to the public because it's like, you know, when you first make your game, I think everybody makes this mistake, or a lot of people make this mistake. They base it on their real life. And so they can never release it because people in their real life might be like, hey, that's me and you misrepresented me, or, you know, whatever. I didn't want people to know that about me. And so that game will never be released. But that was the first one I made. I played part of it on the stream, the part that wasn't about anybody.
So some games allow you to switch party members in combat. This one doesn't, but we might add that later. So right now it works perfectly. When you enter combat, if Breebalox is in the fight, then it will add that. Hold on. Yeah, it will add that state, but that state should only apply if he's in the party. Let me change something up. Let me make sure that this doesn't just apply it to everyone, because I need to make sure this is doing the thing it's supposed to be doing. In order to check that, it should not show the icon if we change it so that it's like Farben in the party and not Brebo. So let's see if... I don't want to celebrate too early. Celebrate. It still applies it. Fucking hell. Alright, well we can, since we're eventing it anyway, why don't we just do it in the troop events? Since we went there anyway, let's make a conditional inside of here. Conditional branch, and we'll say if...
So I put it in the chat. It's part of the game, the first game that I made in the first 3 months after I found out about RPG Maker, if anybody's curious to see it. Aw, thank you, Nerd Mansion. He says, what a lovely story. Yeah, Lily is an RPG Maker baby, guys. Hopefully she grows up to make awesome RPG Maker games.
Since this is a true or false, right here, since Astral Buff isn't a passive state, then this code isn't being applied. That's what's happening here. But that's okay. We can bypass even needing any code on here if we assign a custom conditional inside of here. So what we're going to do is do conditional branch script call, paste that in there with no inline, and now this will be return true or false. And if it is true, then we can add the state to everybody, which will be removed at the end of combat. Otherwise, it will not apply the state. And so, even though this still has JF passive condition, this is being ignored. And when the battle starts, if this actor is in the battle, then everybody should get the Astral Buff and then switch to this page. I wonder, though, Let me turn this off here and also delete this page. I just want to see something real quick. I know I'm trying to do two things at once, but... So I have to do 2 tests to make sure I've got something right. So this should not apply. Okay, good. Now I have to restart, put Brebo in, and then it should apply. Like this.
Chesscraft, our Discord link is in the information section right below the video.
Description below.
Yeah.
Just click the link. It's in the link. It's a link in the description below.
It's in a link in the link.
Yep, exactly. And it does apply. Okay.
That looks like grown-up Warp.
Boom.
Did Warp make that battler?
Yeah.
It's really good.
It works.
Nice.
Yeah, it works. I just tested it, and we don't even need a switch. So I can clear up that switch that we're using here. That was my fault. Here's how it works for span. Wow, that's weird. That's not supposed to pop down right there. What's happening there? Do you see this?
Wow.
Hold on.
That's great.
What's going on here? That's
Is it because it's a 4K screen?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like magnified.
Yeah. That's where it's supposed to pop down, but like...
It's buggy.
Oh, wow.
Fuck, man. Go like this. And
That's amazing.
MZ. Please, MZ. Why you hassle me, bro?
You can still click it over there.
I know, but what the fuck, man? All right, anyway. So battle means it's going to happen only once in the battle. So if you have a troop event and you set it to battle, it's going to do this when it meets the conditions one time and it moves on, right? When you do turn, it's going to run like a parallel. It's going to try to play this over and over and over when it meets the conditions on that turn. It's going to run this every turn. It's going to try to do this every turn. And then when you do moment, it's going to run like an auto run. So the moment these conditions apply, auto run all this stuff. So when you use moment or turn, you're going to end up freeze locking it every now and then. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to freeze lock it, you put it in battle, and that means it's only going to play one time in the battle when it meets the conditions.
Yeah.
Once per battle. And so we're saying on turn 0, once per battle, check to see if this actor is in the party. And if he's in the fighting party, not just in the party, but in the active battle party, then apply the buff to the whole party. But the buff will also turn itself off at the end of battle.
Nice.
States. Remove it into battle. So this is being ignored. Doesn't even need to be there. But it works. And I tested it. And the first test without him in it didn't apply the state. And the second one, you know, he was in the party, but he wasn't in the battle party. He was in the 4 of the 5 that was up here. Uh-huh. And then I tested it again with him here. And it works. So there you go. And guess what? We didn't need a plugin to make that work. So... Gregory, I don't know if he's still here. Man, I've been working on this for an hour. Fucking, this is what we do on Friday anyway. Mm-hmm. Gregory, I did it without a plugin. There's no plugin even needed for this setup, so I got it. I got you, bro. Brew. Yeah. Anyway, I think I gotta pee. That's gonna be in where we ended for today. We've been going for over 2 hours. Well, since we started 10 minutes late, almost 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Love you guys very much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the super chats. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. We'll be back on Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Come join us on Discord. That's where we hang out when we're not live streaming. Hey, Gregory's still here. Yeah, I've been watching all the time. All right, thanks. So that's how you do it, man. Do you have any last minute questions? Something I didn't clarify for you, man? Because I did this thing for you, dude.
Quick, before Drifty's bladder explodes.
Yeah. Take care, Manu. Take care, KB. Take care, Chesscraft.
Wow, that's just 2 minutes short of 2 hours.
Take care, Pika.
So you just got to hold out for 2 more minutes.
I know. So super fast mode, you make a state, and then you tell it what you want it to do. You make it remove it into battle. You don't need this.
He says, nope, he's been taking screenshots.
Hell yeah, nice. So that's that. You don't even need this. And then you go to troops, and then on the troops, you say, this is really the thing that you have to get. The only really like confusing part, I would imagine, is this right here. I'll put it right there. Change the 15 to say the number of the actor who's going to have that aura that gives everyone the bonus. And then you'll say, in a conditional branch, you put that if this returns true, he is in the active battling party, then give this buff to everybody. The one thing that's really important to remember about this is you never want to run this conditional check outside of combat. So that's why you have to make sure that your state is removed at the end of battle, because it'll cause an infinite loop for some reason and the game crashes. So that's it. Do a musical outro. You're right. I should do that. All right, let me close this. Boom. I don't need this. Wait, I should keep my Google thingy up. Can close this name generator. You know what I'll do is I'll attach this to... I have like a Google Docs thing. Tab. Oh my god, why is it freezing? Anyway, hold up. I'm stalling. I need that 2-hour mark. Okay, we've got that saved. And then I'll pause the music. And thank you guys for watching. Love you guys very much.
Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord.
Yeah. Let's try another one. Let's do something else here. We got
Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join us on Discord.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a fantastic weekend. It's been 2 hours. Bye.
Bye-bye.